off all those shots that you put up. When you play hard and you defend, that's just what it should look like.
Second three of the quarter for Jabari. He's 5 of 7 overall.
Massive crept back to within 2. Hardaway looking for a foul. Lost ball. There's a foul. Jones and Jayshawn Tate.
So you've been in a couple Disney movies. What was it like to be in a movie?
You know, it was fun, and like I said, God, He's the one who controls everything because...
Good hands by VanVleet, stripped it from him as he's checked into the game. Rockets have some numbers. Here's VanVleet, blocked from behind.
I spoke with Robinson Earl before the game, said I was happy for him, and, you know, just kind of looked at him and said, man, welcome to the NBA.
For the Clippers here on this second frame. Green juggles for Houston. Westbrook the other way, full steam ahead. Stripped on the way up off his leg. Are they going to stay out of bounds on the Clippers?
18 and 10. Gordon had it knocked away. 8 straight for the Rockets. Awesome start to the third. Wallace loses it. Here comes Green. And had it knocked away by Williams, but they're also going to hit him for a foul.
Championship in Toronto.
15-point lead. Watson has it stripped out of bounds.
Gilliard curling. Roddy covered up by VanVleet. Shot clock down to 7. Payne through the lane. 360 spin. Shot clock down to 5. VanVleet knocked it away from Roddy. Still loose, and the Grizzlies will turn it over with a shot clock violation. Aldama, Vince Williams, Bain, Jaren Jackson Jr., David Roddy. 39.4.
You don't have to get a 3. You just want to get a quick shot here.
And Vince was going for the 3 and had it knocked away.
Dana's just one of the more elite guards we've ever seen in the NBA. Forget the current NBA.
VanVleet to the cup. He gets it to go.
And 11 rebounds now for Giannis to go with his 21 points.
Some hands does Tari Eason.
Big old paws on him, man.
Second-year man out of LSU. 46-42 is the Cavalier lead. LeVert splits a double, appeared to take contact. The ball.
You got to finish this play with the big rebound if you get it stopped.
Stripped by VanVleet. Here comes
coming on catching. Al-P, even though he's rolling, he's a willing passer. I'm telling you, Craig is going to start going around. It's that time of year.
And then he stripped it away from Covington.
Shingu-nitis.
Eason, right down the middle of the lane.
Great basketball. And Min's been working on that, and that's a block for Fred.
Good hands by VanVleet, picked up by Claxton. Right back to Bridges. Couldn't get the rebound. Anderson to Reed. Stripped by VanVleet. Again, he's got terrific hands.
Point shooting of the Rockets. Green misses. Love snaps the outlet to Hero. 2:22 left in the half. Tyler, Euro stepped through and then lost it. In the Şengün, cut off by Bam, stolen by Jovic. Bam created the turnover. Jovic, cuffed by VanVleet, but Bam with a crushing follow.
Fred coming out aggressive offensively because he's willing to share the basketball, and felt like that was the real strategy of Miami, is to make Fred score and take out Al-P.
Cam Whitmore took the spot of Jabari Smith. They go a little bit smaller to the Rockets here. Levine helps on the defense.
They got numbers.
White to Iodo Sumu, shut off by VanVleet. Yeah, that would have been about as deep as we've seen tonight. White, nice strip by Fred VanVleet.
Fred VanVleet is just everywhere.
Nice drive by VanVleet.
Off the miss, here come the Pistons. Jaden Ivey in the lane lost the handle. Batted around. Jaden going to the floor for it, but can't come up with it. Wichita State shocker. Jaden to the lane, Jaden to the rim. Ball knocked out of bounds.
Star, really. I mean, you got to win, you got to do this, you got to do that. But he's talented. He's quick as heck, too.
Houston, they shot lights out, the Rockets did. Made it a difficult night for your Sixers.
Good turn by Harris on the baseline. 22 points, season high 7 assists, going off of what Terran said, helping to facilitate and initiate the offense when Joel was out. Kelly Oubre's been good on the defensive end so far today.
He changes Ryan in 4 ties in his first quarter. Clarkson, good touch pass, better hands by VanVleet. Took it away from the 7-footer. VanVleet harassing Clarkson. And that's the horn, and that's the end of the first quarter.
His teams are going to give you their A++ effort.
Colin Sexton rather with a curl, had it knocked away. Fontecchio picked it up. Florida, and then college at Georgia, then ultimately Dayton. Şengün losing his balance, throwing it back and throwing it away. He had 6 turnovers the first half against Boston. And Brogdon tried to rise up, got 9. He and Jalen Green lead the way. Brogdon down the lane, inside, stripped by VanVleet, but it went off of him.
Played with a purpose on that possession, just got to finish, need more of it.
Simons the lob, Ayton, he missed the dunk. Are you kidding me? And then it squirts right to Simons for 2.
Back up to 3 for Houston. And reach-in foul called on Fred VanVleet.
Just rather him get a good on-balance shot for his first one.
Ball fouls right to Nick Richards, who had it slip out of his fingers. Long rebound, Miles Bridges wants to run. PJ lost it on the way up.
Stays under control of his body. He knows how to score. The Hornets going to have to do something here.
Ish had it blocked by Şengün.
Did not call glass. I'm here to tell you.
The Collins corollary. You win 89% of the time when you bank a three-pointer up the glass.
Brian Keith is the interim head coach of the Wizards.
Good stuff. Thank you.
And Luka Doncic has 65 points.
Schroeder rolling through the rim. Try to kick it back, got deflected off the leg of Young, scooped up by VanVleet.
You set the high ball screen, you roll into Rudy and prevent him from coming over to block shots.
Reed, no. Gobert, offensive rebound, deflected. Towns backing down Smith, turns, and free throws on the way for Karl Anthony. Edwards over to Alexander Walker. McDaniels on the move, stripped by Fred VanVleet, an excellent defender.
Kentucky guys, they're kind of plug and play. You know, those guys come in the league and they're ready. As the New York Knicks are finding out.
Alexander Walker lost it on the way to the rim.
Young, hungry team. But as part of this building process, they're winning games at home. It's the road where they have struggled. As VanVleet with the quick hands.
Trey. Pull up and he's fouled. Rockets seesaw back ahead by 1. 4 minutes gone here in the 4th. Down to the hands of Champagnie. VanVleet. Dylan Brooks. Clean look at the 3's good.
Talk about rhythm. Love that look from Dylan Brooks. You know the defense is going to be there.
How about this matchup as he just ripped it from him?
AG now slips. Ball stripped away, right into the hands of Jules Bernard.
It's only an 8-point game. 5 minutes to go in the second quarter.
I mean, I don't know if the Rockets have seen this all season. 2 bigs on the floor at the same time, and who better to know DeMar DeRozan's moves than Fred VanVleet?
Here they are again, going with Vucevic and Drummond. Something that they had stripped away by VanVleet, picked up by Landell. They kind of... Lamar got stripped as he went back up with it. Ahead to Green by Henderson!
I mean, he can just jump so high.
Sexton against VanVleet, one-on-one. Inside dish. And Walker had it for a moment, throws it away out of bounds. It'll be off Chris Dunn in the corner.
Hits the floor. Houston had no chance of getting a second shot.
Sexton works VanVleet inside. The ball tapped out of bounds. and just really earned that bucket the hard way. Collins with 13, John Collins with 10. Landell the rebound off the miss.
They don't need to come out and press. They know they can get theirs and figuring things out.
Banchero rolling through the lane after Fred VanVleet claiming it should have been an offensive foul.
Here's Keontae George in a crowd, ball knocked out of his hands. VanVleet.